ready for the truth. The results are in. Everybody, let's welcome Amber to the Maury Show. You see, Amber says her self-esteem has hit rock bottom. She fears that a recent weight gain from the birth of her fourth child has repelled her fiancé, Isaiah. You see, not only does Amber admit she and Isaiah haven't had sex in over 3 months, recently, Amber came home from work and found Isaiah and Amber's cousin, Montrese, cuddling on the couch under a blanket. Watch.
Isaiah means everything to me. Like, I've been in love with him since I was 11 years old. After 4 kids, my body changed and I gained over 40 pounds. I feel fat, ugly, I feel unattractive. Isaiah won't touch me. Like, we haven't had sex in over 3 months, and that makes me feel like terrible as a woman because I need that affection. I don't think Isaiah wants me, but I do think I know he wants my cousin Montrese. Montrese is thin, and she has a way better body than me, and that's why I really feel in my heart that he wants her over me. I've caught them texting on the phone with each other, cuddling on the couch, and she calls him boo, baby. This is like really heartbreaking for me that the 2 most important people to me in my life are doing this.
Wow. Amber, take a look at that picture. That's you before you had kids, right? You like that person. You don't like this person.
Not at all.
I see. And you think because of the way you feel about yourself, your man is taking advantage of you.
Yes, because every time I let him know how vulnerable I feel, and he has like this dumb smirk on his face every time. He laughs in my face. They both tell me that I'm delusional. Like, I just don't know what I feel.
You really think that he's having an affair with your cousin?
Yes, I do, Maury. I feel it in my stomach. I know it.
Okay, so when did all this start?
4 or 5 months ago. Like, I normally work during the day, but they switched my shift tonight, so I work from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Ooh, okay.
So this one particular day, they thought I was going to be home at 8 a.m. So I come to the door or whatever. I hear giggling. So I slide the key in, you know, real sneaky-like, so they couldn't hear me coming in. They hop up like, oh, like, no, like, away from each other, like, they not doing that. So I'm like, what is y'all doing?
Where were
like,
they?
They on my couch all extra close and everything, like, you know what you doing. You know exactly what you doing. Both of y'all do. But anyway, I'm asking them, like, what is y'all doing? And they like, we not doing nothing. And I'm telling her, like, when her dude is around, like, I don't say more than 2 words. All I say is hi. Right. So show me the same respect.
Meanwhile,
like,
your little 6-year-old.
Yes,
told
Maury.
You something.
He says, Mommy, what's wrong with Tracy? Because we don't call her Montrese, we call her Tracy.
Yeah.
So he's like, Mommy, what's wrong with Tracy? Like, is she okay? I'm like, what you talking about? And he like, I heard her in the room. She's like, And I'm like, so then my other family member, she's like 17, and she was like, Amber, I heard him. They was moaning, I heard him.
Also, you find out that, you know, all of a sudden, she's cooking him a certain meal.
Yeah, so I come home, Maury, and this part devastates me, like, bad. Because my kids, they're eating regular, like, fried chicken and boxed macaroni.
Right.
But these 2 scandalous individuals, they got steak and crab legs, baked potatoes. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's my blood cousin. Like, our moms are sisters. Like, we grew up as sisters. And for her to even make me feel like that, like, that's devastating.
You know, she denies all this.
Of course she will, Maury. Just like she denies putting the scratches on his back.
What?
And she denies the panties being hers that was in my room.
You found her panties in your room?
Yes, Maury, you see me, right? So I can't fit the panties that I found, it can't even go over my thigh.
And what did you find in the console of the car?
Oh, Maury. So I took my car to get an oil change or whatever. So I asked him to let me use his car.
Right.
So I get in there. I'm looking for a CD. It's a 3-pack of Magnums in the console, but one is gone.
One is gone.
So when I get back, I'm like, Isaiah, why do you have condoms? We don't use condoms. And he like, oh, you tripping, laughing in my face. You're tripping. The homie drove my car, but when?
You think they're using condoms?
Yep.
And also, by the way, there's all kinds of text messages going on between the
Yes, but he deletes. She's hitting him up all times of the night like, hey, boo, baby. She's sending heart emojis, the kissy emojis.
And he deleted all his answers.
He deletes his response to try to make it seem like she's coming on to him.
Meanwhile, you all aren't getting along sexually these days.
Not at all. No, when he found out we was coming to the show,